Hey, I'm just going to testify this morning. I have written down a whole bunch of things to try to improve my site, and I don't know what I'm doing still. And I read about thumbnails and all this other. I don't know. I wrote all this stuff down. I was going to sit down and work on it. Boom, had a hiccup in the morning. And so, how many times do we get a hiccup and it turns almost that one little hiccup, they're aggravating and they won't go away, and there's only so many ways you can get rid of them. And how many times do we just let those things ruin our day? Well, I'm here to tell you. Yesterday, I was going to start working on stuff, and Elizabeth needed me to keep Bo. Boom. At first, I'm a little frustrated. I'm like, I got to get this going. I got to get this going. I got to get this going. And then I'm like, nope. My grandbaby is first. My family's first. God first, then family. Okay, so I didn't do anything with this yesterday. This morning I was working on it. I got distracted. I get distracted, and it's awful. It's so awful when you have a plan. I do. I promise. I have a plan. I just can't stick with it, and so all these little distractions, all these little things, and I just kept overthinking this and kept thinking about I can't do this, rather than just sitting down and doing it, and so. I was mad. I was just kind of ill, not really mad, but just ill, frustrated. I didn't know what to do. And I was almost like, you know what? I'm not even going to do it again today. I'm just going to start over tomorrow and just do it tomorrow. And I started doing something else. Look, if you'll notice, there's a little table right here. See that table right there? Okay. Now this is the thing. This is the way the devil does our minds. That table right there, okay, it has a big marble top on it. So I have taken the marble top off, which is extremely heavy, okay? And what that table, the reason I've got it upside down is because whenever it moves or whatever, it scratches the floor. So I was going to put these little felt things on the bottom, okay? So I cut the little felt things, tried to put them under there. It took forever. Then they didn't stick. Okay, so I tried to find some more. I found some, and I haven't turned it over yet. But just to show you how the devil works. Okay, so that happened, and I was like, oh, I just got to stop this. I just got to sit down, work on my YouTube for today, and just. Maybe something will come to me. And I said, and I need some Jesus music. I promise you, that's what I was thinking. I need some Jesus music to get my mind off of all this stuff that I'm worried about and that I'm trying to stress over and trying to perfect, and I can't do it. And so I did. I turned on my Jesus, had my little speaker in here. And I'm telling you, and you can't make this up, people. That song by Casting Crowns, Voice of Truth, was on. No lie, no lie. I got a picture of it right here. I'll show you. I screenshotted it. And look at there. I don't know if you can see it or not. I don't know. Again, I'm still learning all this stuff. Voice of Truth. Y'all, I cried. I've cleared it all up by now. I cried and cried and cried. And that part in there, oh my gosh, I think it's called a bridge. I'm not sure. But when it says, I will soar with the wings of eagles when I listen to the sound of Jesus singing over me. And I just cried and cried and cried. And it just, I don't know. I've almost forgotten about everything I was upset about. Really, I really, really have. And this is no joke too. You can't make this up either. That song was almost over, and my speaker said, battery low, battery low. Now, it didn't quit at the end of the song. Wow, wouldn't that be a great story? It didn't quit, but I'm saying, if we let Jesus, well, let me back up. If we let the devil into our thoughts, he will get in there and he will spread like a virus. Think about all the junk that's going around right now. We got the flu. We've got some kind of adenovirus or something. I don't know. All kinds of stuff going around, and it's just spreading. And that's what the devil, when he gets in our mind, that one thought. Well, you don't know what you're doing. You've never done a YouTube channel. I mean, really honestly, how many friends do you even have on Facebook? How do you expect to get followers on YouTube? You've never done a TikTok, you know, and it grows. And it grows. Oh, you remember when you read the other night, you need to make thumbnails. You haven't even tried to do that yet. Well, actually, yes, I have. I just don't know how to do it. Oh, yeah, well, you're not going to be able to do it. Why? And you listen to those voices, and it's like a virus. And then, well, you can't do this. Well, then if you can't do this, well, then you certainly can't do that. Why did you even think? You know, those giants, we all have giants in our lives. No matter, can be seen, unseen. Most of the time, these giants are unseen. And sometimes they're not even seen by anybody else but us. Those giants, they're all the time yelling at you, laughing at you. And what you've got to do is you just got to pick up that little stone that the Lord has provided for you, because it's going to be the right size, and you just sling it right at that giant in the name of Jesus, and that giant will fall and it won't get back up. And that's a promise. I'm sorry. But and I have to tell myself things like that too. But I have wasted maybe a couple of hours, not all morning, a couple of hours fretting over things that were beyond my control. And even when I sat down and tried to work on them, I was lost. And so, okay, well, I can't do that, so I'm going to get up and go do something that I can do. And that was, I kind of piddled a little bit. I put up stuff. Yeah, I can do that. Anybody can do that. Then I saw the table, working on the table. Got frustrated with it. Okay, got to turn on my Jesus music. Why didn't I just do that from the beginning? We are so stubborn. In our Sunday school class at Deep Step Community Church, we are reading through the Bible with Tara-Leigh Cobble. Awesome. I say it's awesome. It is awesome. I shouldn't say it's not. Some of it is hard. If you've ever done it, then you know. We're in Exodus right now. And so it's kind of funny to me how the Lord calls the Israelites stiff-necked people. I mean, it's so funny. The passage that we read, Mike and I were reading last night, is like, the Lord even says, I'm gonna send an angel ahead of you, because I don't think I can go with you because you're so stiff-necked, and I might destroy you. I think that's in Exodus 34 or something. Anyway, it's funny. It's kind of funny, and we're like that. We it's like, again, like we want to. Okay, well, I'm mad because of this, and I have a reason to be mad. Okay, or I can't do this because XYZ, whatever. Anyway, I should have just turned that Jesus music on early. But everything in His time. Everything in His time. Being a Christian, walking with Jesus every day, you learn more and more every day. And I just wish do you ever wish you could just get there? You were there and okay, I've got it. I'm never going to have another time where I let the devil influence me and my thoughts. Sometimes I wish I could get there, but then again, what would you have to look forward to every day if you were already there? I'm so thankful that I have started this. I'm going to keep doing it, Lord willing, if the Lord's willing. I really feel like it's a good thing. I'm enjoying it. I like it. I do better like this than I do like in person, one-on-one. I get nervous. I am a nervous wreck, and I get I don't know. Anyway, but I like this. I'm loving doing this. And I let my dog out a few minutes ago, and she's scratching at the door. But I just had to go ahead and do this for today and share it with you. And again, I am not making any of that. All of that is totally. I was upset. Listen to Jesus. Turn it on. Boom. Voice of truth. If you ever need to be reminded of who you are, and if your brain is going too much, turn that song on. And that part where Jesus, I will soar, not just fly. You'll soar on the wings of eagles when Jesus is singing over you. I just can't imagine Jesus singing over me, but He sings over all of us. And so I just want to leave that with you today. if subscribe below if you feel led to. If you don't. I'm not trying to pressure you. It doesn't mean that you're going to get an email from me truthfully, I don't know what it means. I just know that the more subscribers, the better. I don't know. Again, I'm just learning all about this. Number one, I want to spread the love of Jesus. I want people to know that Jesus can change your life, and I just want to be me. And so I thank you for listening, and I just pray that you have a wonderful day. Still trying to figure out a catchphrase or a cool title or something for this. I'm also going to work on a website that I'm going to, who knows, again, I got it all written down. I don't know, but I will keep you updated. And thank you, anybody that watched this. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And just know that Jesus loves you, and He wants to change your life. Anything that you have, He can change your life. I started listening to K-Love years ago. Now, that's not all I listen to now. I love me some 80s music and some 90s country, some 80s and 90s countries, and then even some throwback like, 60s, 70s music and stuff. But I'm going to tell you what, I don't listen to none of that sin junk that I listened to when I was a teenager. I try to just turn it off and listen to something that is godly, or at least is not terrible. I don't know. Anyway, so I just, if that's something you want to, K-Love or The Message on Sirius XM, try that. Just listen to that for a while. It took me a while to get used to it because a lot of it is not really my taste. But just try that for a while. I may do another one of these today. I may just have an inspiration. The Lord may give me another inspiration or something, and I may have something else today. But I just want to encourage you, listen to the voice of truth. Don't let Satan take over that mind. That's not what it's for. That's not what it's for. All right. Love you guys. Hope to see you soon.